Hi, welcome. Welcome to my studio. My name is Kelly and I appreciate you showing up. Please give me a shout out if you've stopped by and want to or have practiced with me, whether you did it live or recording. So today's practice is about relieving lower back stress and tension and hips. Let's get started right away. You need a bolster, a block, and a strap. If you don't have a block, get a very thick book. That will be the main part of the stretching today. I'm using the prop with the block. So let's lie down on your mat with no props to start with. Reach your arms overhead and stretch. Lengthen the body, reach your arms out, stretching from your fingers to your toes, pointing the toes, reaching the fingers. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up, and bring the palms to the floor. Kind of move yourself around, get your body even on the mat. Pick your shoulders up and your head up. Then place the feet on the floor and tip your knees from side to side. Just noticing your hips at this moment, your lower back as you move the knees from side to side. Turn your palms up. Bring the knees in to touch, so pointing towards each other. With your palms up, close your eyes. 5 breaths. Inhaling through your nose deeply. Exhaling out the nose. Inhale through your nose again. A deep breath of air, and then exhale that out. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale that out. Inhale again. And exhale. Relax the shoulders. Now turn your head to the left. And then turn your head to the right. Lift your head and turn to the left again one more time. And lift and turn it to the right. Relax the shoulders. The hips. Your jaw. Lift your head, bring your both knees into your chest, and hold for a moment. So today's practice, we'll practice for 30 minutes. All about the hips and the lower back. So you can always come back to this video when you need to specifically relieve lower back pain. Rock from side to side gently, right and left. And now extend the legs up straight as you can bring them, and flex your feet and point your toes, flex your feet, reach your hands around the hamstrings or behind the hamstrings, cross your right leg in front of the left and set your feet on the floor. Bring the arms out like a T or a cactus, the arms bend the elbows, lower your knees to the left. So the right leg is crossed in front and you're lowering to the left. Foot comes down to kind of kickstand the reach of the legs across the body. And turn your gaze the opposite direction of your knees. Awareness to your breath right now. Smoothing out your breathing. As your body holds this twisting posture, your breath is a little constricted, or can be, and so intentionally smooth out your breathing, lengthening your breath on the inhale and the exhale. Start to lift your legs up, press into the back of the arms onto the mat, and just hold for a moment, pause, and reach the legs up straight. Bring the hands behind the hamstrings, pull the legs in a little bit closer to you. Cross the left leg in front of the right. Bring the arms out, place your foot on the floor, tip the knees over to the right side. So the left leg is in front, or crossed in front of the right, and you're tipping the knees over to the right. Pull your back towards the floor, or draw the back towards the floor. And turn your gaze the opposite direction of your knees and relax. Relax the shoulders and breathe well. Breathe deeply, inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, lift your leg, lift the legs together, and then separate the legs, bring the knees into your chest, flex your feet and point your toes, flex your feet and point your toes. Extend the left leg out, keep your right knee into your chest. Flex your foot and point your toes. Flex and point. Now do a rotation with the ankle, or with the foot, rotation at the ankle joint. And then rotate the opposite direction. Using your left hand, guide the knee across the center line of the body to the other side. So similar stretch to when we cross the legs. Same stretch in the hip and the lower back. Reaching the right arm over to the right. And if your foot doesn't touch the floor, you can place something underneath it, like your blanket or your pillow or bolster or your block. But if your foot comes to the floor, great. The insole of the foot, don't try to put the foot flat. And you can use your hand and just apply just a slight amount of resistance or pressure against the knee with your fingers, just a little bit, to give it that additional stretch. The lower back, the QL muscle, the quadratus lumborum, large muscle in the back that can tense up and cause lower back pain or lower back tension. Also through the hip. So holding for long enough to allow your body to relax. That's the goal. For the muscle to relax. And then what happens is the muscle can release, and the stretch of the muscle fibers. Begin to lift your leg, bring it up, lower your back onto the floor, bring your knee into your chest. Then extend the right leg out straight and bring your left knee in. Tug that leg into your body and extend the left arm over to the left. Reach your leg across. If your foot's hovering right there, you can place your hand and prop, or get one of your props and place it underneath. Center up your shoulders on the floor and turn your gaze the opposite direction. My right foot is on its edge, my left foot on the insole, and I'm just slightly adding a little tug against my knee to bring the knee across a little bit more and smoothing out the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Long, deep breath. As you inhale, lift your knee. Lower back settles onto the floor. Bring your knees into your chest. And we're going to just rock from side to side. And then rock over to one side, lower the legs to the side, and push to a seated position. And now let's grab your pillow or bolster. We're going to use that for a moment. Focus on the lower back. Bring your feet on the other side of the pillow. And sit evenly. Sit up tall for a moment. And then slide your hands down to your feet. And drape your body over. Another way to create more of a restorative effect is to place the block on between your calves and put your forehead on the block so your head rests and the neck can relax. Otherwise, just fold over, body draping over. Awareness to your lower back, the length of the lower back, and down below the lumbar spine into the glutes. So lengthening to relieve tension. Just breathe. Your elbows relaxed, your arms relaxed over the legs. I think this is my favorite restorative pose. Should be comfortable for you. If it's not, move your hips around or slide your glutes back further. If you're comfortable, stay where you are. Let's breathe. 5 more breaths of air, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deeply breathe in. And exhale that out. 2 more breaths just like that. One more breath. So to lift the head, pick yourself up, draw your shoulders back, block on the side, move the bolster out. We're going to use the strap and the block. First, using the block, scoot to or lie down on your back. Bring your feet close to your glutes and lift up like you're coming into bridge pose, but place the block underneath your sacrum. It's below the waistline, by the way, and just right on that flat part of the sacrum. Pick your shoulders up and kind of evenly set them down. And you can just set your hands on your pelvic, on the hips for a moment. Just see if you need to make any adjustments right here. If it feels awkward, you probably need to move the block up or down. So just shift the block up or down. Extend out the right leg. Feel the stretch in the flexors and the front of the right hip. So lengthening the flexors, also into the quadricep. And you can let your foot just kind of relax there, your leg relax. Lower back. Pull the lower back towards the floor. So there is some engagement of your core muscles, your ab muscles right here. But let your leg kind of go, and then The back of the hands on the floor with your palms facing up, and just close your eyes. So we're here for a couple of minutes. We'll change positions in the minutes that go by, or in the time that we're holding this. But effectively stretching the same way, the same muscles, the hip flexors, the psoas muscles in the front of the hip, and then also down the thigh, and on the back side, the hamstring with your legs straight. Now set your right foot on the floor and extend the left leg out straight. Flexors in the front of the left side now. Pull your back towards the floor, and then you can turn your palms up. Let your left foot go, the leg go, softening. Then bring your foot on the floor for a moment. Take a breath in. Exhale. Extend out the right leg all the way and your left leg all the way. Both legs out. Pull the back towards the floor. Both hip flexors stretching at the same time. The front of the hip, the thigh, somewhat engaging your abs by pulling your spine towards the floor, towards the mat. Turn your palms up, 5 breaths right here. Bring your feet in on the floor. Extend the right leg up straight. You'll feel your hamstring stretch right there. Set your foot down and extend the left leg up straight. So maybe you do one at a time. This effectively evens the hips with the weight of the leg going down. It's similar to legs up the wall, but with the angle of the hips up on the platform and the legs up, relieving tension in the lower back or around the SI joint and the hips. Try to lift up your right leg, so both legs straight up. Flex your feet. You can place your palms on the floor. That may feel more secure. If you feel awkward in this position, like the block is not in the right place, then put your feet down and reposition. This should be super comfortable right here. Close your eyes. 3 more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Again, breathe in deeply. And then exhale. Place your right foot on the floor. Left foot on the floor. Press into the floor with your feet and remove the block all the way down, lower back to the mat. And just kind of move around, get comfortable. Move your knees a little. Then grab your strap. Let's stretch the inner thigh muscle related to the hips and the lower back. So place the strap around the ball of your right foot and slide your left leg out straight. Grab the strap with your right hand. Extend the left arm out to the left. You may put a block over on the floor over here so that when you lower the leg, the block actually props up the leg. So lowering over to the prop, and then reach your opposite arm over the opposite direction and turn your gaze the opposite direction of your leg. The prop is super nice to have that support. Move it in more towards the calf that's closest to the knee so that you're really supported there. Inner thigh stretch. And you're slightly tugging on the strap just to give some integrity to the stretch. Begin to lift your leg straight up. Place your left foot into the strap, both feet in the strap for a moment. Reach up as high as you can with straight arms and then let the elbows slightly bend. Bring your right knee into your chest, left knee into your chest. So your legs are together right here. Now separate your legs and bring your feet up, happy baby pose. This is same position as a yogi squat, which is really good for releasing or for creating mobility or keeping mobility in the hips and the knees and the ankles. So right here, pull the knees down just slightly towards your shoulders. There's your squat position. Lower back should be on the floor. So your lower back is supported. Your ankles above your knees. And then let's rock to the side and then to the other side. Just do that 3 more times. Right. And then left. Right. And left. Right and left. Hold in the center. Let your feet go. Feet on the mat. Extend the legs out straight. Shavasana for just 2 minutes. Palms facing up. Settle your lower back. You can place something underneath your knees if you need to. That helps the lower back to relax. Or you can put your feet together and open the hips. Knees out to the side by the weight of the legs. Just a moment in time. Let your thoughts go. Meaning, Don't attach to a thought or a feeling or a plan later today. Just be for a moment. De-stressing the mind, calming the central nervous system with your breathing. Trace the breath going into the lungs. Exhaling that out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Using your hands, grab the legs, squeeze them into your body, pull them in, lower back, rock side to side, lower back pressure, massage, and then roll over to your side and stay there in this position for a moment. Reach your arm overhead and put your head on the inside of your arm like a pillow. Then as you breathe in your next breath of air, press into the mat, lift up, and sit comfortably. You can sit up on your bolster or your block or your prop, whatever prop you have, or just sit evenly on your mat and close your eyes. Put your hands on the thighs. Just take in the moment. Acknowledgement for your taking this time to take care of you, to take care of your body. Bring your palms together and bring them to the edge of your forehead or to the brow. Relax the shoulders. So a light touch of the mind's eye and gratitude. And the edge of the hands to the heart, bowing your chins. And thanks. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, and let me know if you did this live or the recording. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Bye. Have a great one.